What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. I see Wilbs driving the Northern Line, first one in the room. And Miss Cecilia Thomas, good to see you. Rouge Jones, good to see you. Ramona's in North Carolina, good to see you, Ramona, out there in North Carolina. Good to see you, Mike, out there in New Mexico, and Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls. Good to see you, Travis Weeks and Robinson Lopes, welcome. Good to see you, Dave in Bangor, Maine, and Cynthia Ava, welcome. Good to see you, Sebastian Echkavera, welcome, and Cynthia Ava, welcome. Good to see you, Robert T, welcome. Bagels and Walks, everyone follow Bagels and Walks, great live streamer from the Upper East Side. Good to see you, Sean. I hope you and the kiddo and the family are doing well. Absolutely, look at his sunset, unbelievable, Sean. Good to see you, Steve Cruz, welcome. You're heading out to the office? Well, you know what? That's what replay's for. Good to see you, Steve. Well, who else is in the room? Chiladian out there in Vancouver. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Good to see you there, Esteban. Buenvenidos. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. And who else? Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Good to see you, Jennifer Herring. A beautiful view indeed. And ER Trauma RN. Good to see you, ER Trauma. Thank you so much for your PayPal donation yesterday. Much, much, much appreciated. Can you get a bloody hell? That's a beautiful sunset. Good to see you there, Sally Sipico, welcome, and Adam Wagner, welcome. Right, this is the kind of sunset we live for, yes indeed. Soho Joe, good to see you. And John David, welcome. Are you saving this for your wallpaper? That's what you want to do. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome, we're right across the street from the Jacob Javits Convention Center. Me and the Duchess have picked up our tickets for Comic-Con. We are going to Comic-Con this weekend, and we will be doing a broadcast from Comic-Con on Sunday, so stay tuned. Good to see you there, Boozy Burger Bell. Long time no see. Good to see you there, Boozy. I hope you and the baby and the Mrs. Boozy are doing well. Hey, good, Alexa, that's right. Long time no live, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, I am crazy lady on random lady on the bike. Anyway, good to see everybody. Good to see you, Diana Lee in London. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Beautiful sunset indeed. Let's hang out here and enjoy this for a little bit before we make our way down. We got a lot to see today. Yeah, dope shot. Hells yeah. Try. I want to frame it up just right. There we go, kids. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're gold. Well, I was hoping for a little bit more of an afterglow. Yeah, the second born is proving to be a challenge. Well, you know what, Boozy, all the best to you and the kiddos out there. As everyone's running along the east side here. Got a lot to see. Was going to go to bed, but now you got to hang out. Wilbs, let me lull you to sleep for the next 2 hours, at least 2 hours. Let me lull you to sleep as we look at this beautiful sunset view. You got to go see Guns N' Roses, Alice in Chains on Monday. What? That sounds good. Phyllis, good to see you. Love the Walking Dead panel at Comic-Con. Are they going to be there? I'm not going to be there, but he is going to be there. He is going to be there. Thursday he's going to be there. I won't be there on Thursday. George Rucker, good to see you. Robinson Lopez asks, will we have fireworks on Friday? Unfortunately, fireworks Fridays are done for the summer season. And Jack Spencer with a $5 super chat. Jack Spencer, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a very generous $5 super chat. Jack, thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. And right here, my love, right here. Crack open a beer, Adam. Crack open a beer. We're going to hang out. Your day is done. That's what I'm talking about, Adam. My day's just getting started with all of you beautiful people. I tried to get the live stream started just in time for this sunset, but it takes a lot to set this up between the microphones and the batteries and all that good stuff. But ER Trauma Nurse, thank you so much for your PayPal donation. A fantastic we're getting an afterglow special here, so let's just enjoy this. Let's drink this in. It is glorious indeed, Sean. Good to see you, Jay Nash. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Look at that sky right there. Oh my God, people. Oh my God, it is glorious. It is glorious. We're gonna walk down the Highline. We're also gonna go check out Hudson Yards. There's some cool art in Hudson Yards. So we're gonna see Hudson Yards, The Highline, I think we're going to see something along the Highline. It might be a little bit too dark to see the peace sign, but we'll see. We'll see what the light looks like. And then we'll ultimately be finishing down by 14th Street today. You're more than welcome. I'm a good man to do what... I appreciate that, Adam. I appreciate that, Adam. Appreciate those kind words. It's October 10th, 2023. It's 6:21 in the afternoon. And we are enjoying this afterglow here. Let's widen out here. And the joggers are out. This is really good jogging weather. It definitely feels like fall is in the air, people. Don't know if this is true, but you have been told, yes, no, Trauma RN, I get 100% of your donation if it's on PayPal. YouTube takes about 30%. So yes, if you donate through me through PayPal, I get 100% of your donation. So I appreciate that. I always appreciate all of my PayPal donations, but sometimes they kind of make you jump through hoops to donate through PayPal sometimes. So I appreciate your PayPal donation. I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate everyone who's a member of the channel. Thanks to all the channel members and everyone who contributes to the channel. Thanks to you guys, this broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. A Bob Ross moment indeed, Fawn Marie. Good to see you. Beautiful day today. Nice and autumn sky here indeed there, Liz. Aloha. Good to see you. Jay Chulo. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Stunning colors here on the Hudson River as we look west across the state of New Jersey. Become a member at Dutch Buzz Plus and get all those custom emojis that Ramona just posted in the chat. Your wife says, whoa, yeah. Like Joey Lawrence and Blossom. Whoa, whoa. I wonder how Joey Lawrence is doing. I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You're more than welcome. ER Trauma RN, you're more than welcome. Yeah, no hoops, it costs you 50 cents. I like that. I appreciate that, ER Trauma RN. I get 100% of your donation, so thank you so much for your PayPal yesterday. You and somebody else left me a PayPal, but they didn't tell me your username, so if you have given me a PayPal donation in the last few days and last few weeks, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. As we, wind down this little afterglow here, the afterglow is beginning to wane. And good to see you, John Burke. Welcome. And yes, October skies are the most beautiful, Adam, but this freaking rain on the weekends is getting a little bit old. It's going to rain again this weekend, and it will be the 5th weekend in a row that we have had rain. So it's ridiculous. It keeps on lining up for Saturday and Sunday. And we got to get this rain out of here for Saturday, because Saturday we have our Coney Island Creature Crawl, the 2nd annual ever Coney Island Creature Crawl. And we're going to have brass bands, we're going to have people in costumes, and we don't want the rain to muck this all up. So we're hoping for the rain to get out of here for Saturday. But Sean, I'm happy you got your PayPal all set up. Look at that sky, people. Oh my God. Look at that sky, people. It looks better on the stream than in real life. It looks better on the stream than in real life. The camera does all of its voodoo. I don't know what it's doing. I think the Dark Tide Brass Band is going to be, I believe they are, Ramona. It's going to be like, I think 6 or 8 different brass bands that will be there. And unfortunately, we were supposed to go to an event last Saturday, but last Saturday it rained. So so we're hoping for the rain to get out of here for this Saturday, because we gotta do our creature crawl. We gotta do our Coney Island Creature Crawl, damn it. I know, John Lore, good to see you. I hope it doesn't mess up the crawl either. Adam Wagner says, tell me about it. Here in Buffalo, it's been raining since June. Definitely pray for no rain. Absolutely, Adam, absolutely. It does get dark very early, Sebastian. Wait until that stupid daylight savings time hits, and that's going to be on Marathon Sunday. So, now looking forward to that. It's not cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the sky is getting dark, and the sun is going down. Me and the Duchess have our Comic-Con tickets, and now it's time to go downtown. Did that rhyme? That did rhyme. Webbed fingers and webbed toes and gills and all in the rain. Diana Lee, we will all morph into toad-like creatures with all this rain. Oh my God, John, last year the Creature Crawl was fantastic, so. Yes. All right, people. All right, people. Let me maneuver my bag around. If you only knew how crazy I look when doing this. Good to see you, William. Across the river out there in Brooklyn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time, people. It is time to experience the sights and the sounds of New York. Here on the west side of Manhattan Island. Here on the west side. Let's do it. Let's do it. Rainier, aloha. Staying positive, absolutely. Be safe out there in Liahana, Maui. Hudson River sunsets are the best. Some of the best sunsets indeed. Jose Torres, Huepa, Puerto Rico, Bienvenidos. Jose Torres, making our way south. Ribbit, yes indeed, Diana, ribbit, ribbit. Making our way south, we're gonna hit up the Highline. So let's do it. We are now beginning our little excursion today at 34th Street and 12th Avenue, formerly known as the West Side. People always said, if you get rid of the elevated structure, where's all the traffic gonna go? Well, it disappeared. Sunshine after the rain, good to see you. Watch for the bike, watch for the bikes, please. Wait, one more. One more. This guy has the eye of the tiger in him. Absolutely has the eye of the tiger in him. All right. Across the way, the largest private development in the entire United States. That's Hudson Yards right there. And I think we're gonna make our way into the bougie Hudson Yards Mall because there's some art inside of there that we're gonna check out. And then we'll begin to make our way down the Highline Park. The Jacob Javits Convention Center right there. We're going to be inside that building on Sunday for Comic-Con. We just picked up our tickets for Comic-Con, so we are all set up and ready to go for our Comic-Con weekend. But I'm really hoping we get this creature crawl off to the races on Saturday. Great minds think alike. Hello. Welcome on into the show. In front of us, the Spiral building that supposedly has Sky Gardens on it. Very underwhelming Sky Gardens, I have to admit. Supposed to have big trees on it. It's gonna be a building of the future. Yeah, okay. Don't you love it, Sean? The lights of the city coming on. You truly feel alive. Arjan Olawaha, welcome. And yes, me and the Duchess did have, before you even asked, yes, we did have Dunkin' Donuts. We had iced coffee. We had iced coffee. And my day is going great. My day is going great, and I had Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. Have to hang out up here during Comic-Con. I mean, it's a photographer's treat, John Lore. It's a photographer's treat. Everyone in costume and all that, regalia, or regalia, as the kids call it. We're making our way up into the Hudson Yards. Ah, there you go, Adam. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But it's a little kind of warmish, chilly out here. If you don't wear a hoodie, you get cold. If you wear a hoodie, you get hot. But I'll be here on Sunday, John. I have my tickets for Sunday. .48 and rain up there in Buffalo. Good to see you, Leela. Good to see everybody, people. already 6:30. It's already getting late. Look at the sky here. And by the way, that one lone apartment building, you would never catch me in the Duchess living in that building. That is just a creepy, out of place building. Looks like the wind's gonna blow it over. Not completed yet, obviously, but let's make our way down the Highline Park today and do this, that, and the other. We're on 11th Avenue, ladies and gentlemen. 11th Avenue. The Jacob Javits Convention Center. Right down over there. Arjan asked, will I be going to the Halloween parade? Not confirmed yet, but most likely. Not confirmed yet, but most likely. It's 93 degrees in the Mojave Desert. Make sure you turn on the air conditioning if you're living out there in the Mojave Desert. Dinette, good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Making our way over to the Hudson Yards right now. Technically, we're already there. Brian Davis, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looks like ICU investigation says, it looks like West 34th Street. I think it is. We're here at Hudson Yards on the west side of Manhattan at 34th Street. Those buildings make you feel small? Well, it's New York. Well, good to see you, Danette. Welcome on into the show. New York City Marathon goes by your house? Really? You live in New York City, Arjan? That's awesome. That's right. You live up by 5th Avenue, north of Central Park. And that's the home stretch of the marathon. First Sunday in November. Marathon Sunday. Let's make our way into the bougie mall and see some of these flower displays. And then we'll make our way down an evening walk, a post-sunset walk down the Highline Park. We had our Halloween homes yesterday, and we hung out at Strawberry Fields. This is the 7 line here, 34th Street, Hudson Yards Station, one of the deepest stations in the whole network. And I'm sorry, I think the escalators here are far longer than the ones in Grand Central. Just my opinion. Timbo, good to see you, Timbo. Welcome. The vessel, Thomas Heatherwick's vessel, right over here. There was supposed to be a Christmas tree-like structure, and the people were supposed to be the ornaments, but unfortunately, 5 people killed themselves in that structure, so that's closed forever. She knows no red lights on her city bike. Where we're going, we don't need lights. Really like what they did with the Highline. Oh yeah, pretty cool. Bill Thomas, good to see you. Welcome. Is the iPhone 15 fixed? I don't know, Arjan. But yes, George Rucker, by a 12-1 vote by the United Nations, next month, November 5th, daylight savings time is coming up. Yeah. I think it was West Germany that did not want that to happen this year. They voted, the UN General Assembly voted 12-1 that next month, November 5th, daylight savings time is coming up. All right. The multicultural shed right over there. And there is the vessel. Sounds like we have some kind of music event going on over in the Hudson Yards Plaza. Let's get in here and let's see these flower displays here. Ooh.
I'm telling you, I drank 2 different coffees.
Here's our first display. Captivating. Vaughn Williams, good to see you. Ooh. Okay. Wow, these are cool. Remember these from last year, everybody? So this was created by the House of Burnell, Floral and Event Design. And everything you get to see here, ladies and gentlemen, is all made of plants here. Bob Doyle, good to see you. Julio Buenvenidos, Argentina. Look at this. Wow. Wow, this is India. So the last one was France. This one's India. And this was curated by Polycarp Flowers. Let me go into the 1X lens here, bring up the light for you guys. Look at that. And I love, this is my, you know what's my favorite part about this entire structure here? They have to put up a sign to not touch the flowers. It probably took the tourist about 30 seconds to begin to touch the flowers here. What, we can't pick them off? I thought this was like Disney World. We could just pick the flowers when they don't need them. Let's see this one over here. Wow. Oh, this one's cool. This is Scotland here. Right? Good to see you, Jim, out there in Colorado. Welcome. Wow. So this is curated by JenniferDesignEvents.com. Jazz Lady, good to see you. Welcome. Yes, indeed, Blue Omega. We do like shiny things and random cucumbers. Because nothing says Scotland more like random cucumbers. Said over and over. Welcome to the shops at Hudson Yards, sponsored by Chase Pay. You touch, you buy here at the Hudson Yards. And me and the Duchess have bought things in here, like coffee. Ooh, it's like Chiquita banana here. This is cool. Penelope, good to see you, Penelope. Oh, this is really cool. Look at how the skirt, that is really neat. And now this is what, I want to say this is going to be Brazil, everyone. This is Brazil, curated by Matthew David Norman of the Austin Blake Comley. This is cool. Yeah. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. Yes, very cool displays indeed. Oh, this one here is fancy. Look at this. Italy, everyone. Italy. Buongiorno. Buongiorno, Italy. And this is curated by Gord Durrani. And yeah, indeed, yeah, there's a few reasonable shops in here, Sean, yeah. I don't know about Louis Vuitton, but let's see. What we have here. These are cool. Ladies and gentlemen, China, as curated by Stella Style Events. This is a very classy place, top to bottom indeed, Jazz Lady. Absolutely. Yep, this is the place for billionaires to spend their money. So hey, does anyone want to super chat me in an apartment here in Hudson Yards? Me and the Duchess will be kindly obliged. And can you throw in a chihuahua? Just throw in a cute chihuahua, and we'll. we'll But Fleurs de Villes Voyage. Voyage, voyage. Scan the QR code for more information. There you go. Scan the QR code for more information about this event. Because I don't feel like reading big signs like this. I'll read just the signs on the thing here. Ooh, we have our little surfer here. We're going to Australia here. Australia, curated by R.H. Gould and the Raven Hollow Guild. This is cool. That's fun. It looks like water. That's neat. She's coming off the beach. She's coming onto the beach out of the ocean. Right there. That's pretty cool. Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Humada walla walla. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. That's right. That's right, Blue Omega. That's right. All right, what else do we have here? Oh, this is a cool one. Ooh. We're coming up from behind. Supposedly these take like a month to make. From what I've read, it takes a little bit of time. So welcome to Mexico, everybody. This is Mexico, curated by PicassoFlowers.com. This is really cool. Wow, a little bit of Day of the Dead theme there. That's pretty neat. And the coolest dogs in all of Midtown come to the Hudson Yards. Isn't that stunning? Yeah. Look at that headpiece. That's cool. So how did it keep the flowers from wilting? That's a good question. I don't think they're here for very long. I think this event is here for what, 2 weeks? Right, 2 weeks? So yes, indeed, Rainier. Yes, indeed. But I think it's 2 weeks all this is up. So this isn't here for very long. Oh, we got cool graffiti cars over there. And wow. Now, what do we have here? Where are we going now? Bermuda, ladies and gentlemen, Bermuda. Right here. Yes, that is a Genesis studio there, Adam. Yes, indeed. Wow, Bermuda. And this is curated by Emmy Flowers of EmmyCustomFlowers.com. Very cool display. Until the 15th. Thank you so much, Ramona. Yeah, so it's only here for like 2 weeks. From the 6th to the 15th, everyone. Ramona, thank you so much for that information. What do we have here? Yeah, this is before they put up all the Christmas lights, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. This is cool. Yes, indeed, Ramona. This is Whistler, Canada, as curated by LorenaandFlowers.com. Oh, I get it. You see, she's snowboarding. She's snowboarding. She's in Whistler, Canada. Can you see? You see the snowboard? She's snowboarding, people. Pretty cool. For all my Canadian viewers out there. There you go. as we continue on. Where are we going to next? What is the next exotic place we are going to? Let's see. This is Ghana, West Africa, as curated by Beacons AI Floral by Volga. Say that 20 times fast. Good to see you there, Michelle King. Welcome. That's pretty cool. CMV Productions, good to see you. Welcome on into the show. That's pretty neat. As we can continue on. Keep on hearing all these beeps. I'm like, did we steal something? Did we steal something? What is this here? This has a whole little bamboo little stand here. Joshua Wall, good to see you. Welcome to Japan, everybody. Oh, that is cool. Look at how they did the kimono there. They don't replace the flowers daily, no. So this is Japan as curated by yours truly, flowers.com. Wow, that's neat. I like a little display there, a little kimono. That is really neat. Wow. As we continue on, what do we have here? Let's see. Is that pretty, Michelle? These are all like really great. Where are we going now? Good to see you, Din out there in Trinidad. Puerto Rico, baby. Here's Puerto Rico, as curated by Leanna Nelson from freeformfloral.com. And this, I could tell, yes. That's very Puerto Rican right there. Very creative indeed. I mean, it's just so cool. Coconut Telegraph, I'm very sorry that you have found that you have 6 blockages in your left leg. Please, speedy recovery. I'm very sorry that happened to you. Please get better soon. I'm very sorry that's happened to you. As we continue on, we always have to remember as we make our way around here that flowers make us happy. They delight the senses and connect us to nature, from beauty of a single petal to the most elaborate plant garden. Flores de Villers cultivates luxury floral events that bloom with happiness. Yes, indeed. Rodney out there in Los Angeles, good to see you. I'm glad you enjoy my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. More exciting adventures to come. Where are we going to next? Let's see. Where is this? Ooh, this is cool. Is this España? Yes, it is. I knew it. España. This reminds me of Don Quixote and the Man of La Mancha. This is Spain, as curated by apropioflowers.com. This is cool. I love this. My mom would love this. Which one did the Duchess pose for? I think she posed for half of them, right? You posed for half of these. They took her likeness and they only gave us $500,000 for it. She's worth $1 billion.
Perfect.
Anyway. Wow, España, people, España. All right, and did we do the loop here? We did the whole loop. Just like that. We have done the loop, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're gonna leave the shops at Hudson Yards, sponsored by Chase Pay. Memtotope, is this really better than the Rose Bowl parade? I wanna go to the Rose Bowl parade. Again, this will be here until the 15th, so you have 5 more days to enjoy this. All right. We come out onto the plaza here. And we're about to make our way south along the Highline Park now. That illuminated structure to our right-hand side, that's the multicultural shed. That whole building actually slides back to create an outdoor space, performance space from the indoor performance space. It's only been opened a handful of times and Bjork probably broke it. So, yes, also known as the Bloomberg Building, but who the hell calls it the Bloomberg Building? We're about to go down what was formerly known as the West Side Improvement, today called the Highline Park. Highline Park started coming together at around 2003. The first section was opened in 2009. And the whole Highline was realized about, what, 4 years ago now? But now we're making our way down the Highline Park. The chief landscape architect of the Highline Park is a Dutch landscape architect. His name is Piet Oudolf. Piet Oudolf created a hybrid park-like space utilizing the train tracks that were originally on this structure. And they have re-embedded those train tracks into the structure. The Highline's landlord, if you will, is CSX. But here we go, down a very dark Highline Park. Let's see how many people are out. The original Highline structure went as far north as 54th Street, as far south as Canal Street. The final shipment along this train track right of way was a shipment of 220 turkeys to be rendered at the Tyson plant on Gansevoort Street. Let's see here. I haven't done the Highline Park at night in a very long time. Blue Omega, there's actually entrances for the Highline Park every 2 blocks, beginning at 14th Street. And there's elevators at 23rd Street, 14th Street, and Gansevoort Street. And also 31st Street. We just passed the 31st Street elevator. It's like a film set, that's right. Just like a film set, walking down this. Between 1858 and 1908, 220 people at least, mostly children, died trying to cross 10th and 11th Avenues. So thus those avenues were coined Death Avenue. So the original structure here, it separates the freight track from the street below. And the structure did go through some factories originally, and we're going to see that further down. Well, look at this. This is nice. This is beautiful at night. Kind of surprised how empty it is right now. We could really enjoy this. We could really enjoy this. Doesn't that sky look amazing, Michelle? We started out with a beautiful afterglow at the beginning of the live stream, so had a beautiful little afterglow there. One of Zaha Hadid's, architect Zaha Hadid's, one of her last buildings she ever designs is coming up on our right-hand side. And yes, the 8th floor apartment is still, it looks empty. So if anyone wants to super chat me the 8th floor apartment, I believe it's selling for $17 million. Throw it into super chat. Josephine, good to see you out there in England. Welcome. Yeah, it is very dark. It is very dark here on the Highline. Not too many like very bright lights. A lot of the lights are buried in the plants and the plantings themselves. So thus you get like this kind of muted light. Bloody hell with these comments. Hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, only 17 mil, Din Din. Oh my God, Leela, you trying to win the Powerball? Me too, Leela. Me and the Duchess keep playing the Powerball, but we keep picking the wrong numbers. We're approaching the most wooded area of the Highline Park. This is called the 26th Street Flyover, the only structure built on the original Highline structure itself. Pete Udolph has us a few feet raised above the original track line here. In this section here, a lot of trees grew wild. So we're gonna go up and over here. Yeah, the Blade Runner set. It's gonna get really dark here. We're gonna go to the 1X here. Let's go to the 1X. And it's still gonna be dark because there's no lights on this section here. But this is the 26th Street Flyover. So in this section of the Highline, a lot of trees grew wild. And what Pete Udolph does is he adds trees to this area here, spreads the trees out so we could have a lovely canopied way. Oh, okay. Let's let some loud people pass us. They were talking a little rambunctious there. They're loud. They're doing their big business dealings, so they got to talk about it loud. And the day that the Highline has no scaffolding is a day that I will certainly celebrate. Let's see, is this activated? Let's see if this is activated. Yeah, it is. So if you put your eyes in there, your eyes will come on the screen. Put your eyes in there, my love. Let's let the Duchess's eyes go live here. Let's see. Do we see her eyes? We don't see your eyes. Boo, there you go. Oh, I think it's broken. I think somebody broke it, my love. I think somebody broke it. Oh well. You're supposed to put your eyes in there and then you can see your eyes, but I guess not. As we saunter down the Highline, we are still on the 26th Street Flyover here. I am shocked that we have a perfect signal. We usually don't have a good signal around here. Yeah, somebody borked it. I'm gonna blame the tourists from, let's see, what kind of random country Liechtenstein, how about that? Those dang Liechtensteinian tourists. They just break everything. Anyway. Yeah, don't jinx the signal, yeah. Yeah, no jamming devices. It's the network. The network sometimes gets overwhelmed. There's a lot of stuff also going on in the city between protests and stuff, so. But we are now beginning to exit the 26th Street Flyover, and we're coming back onto the original Highline structure now. Beautiful canopy of trees as we make our way north here. Or sorry, make our way south. Making our way south. New Jersey broke it. That's true, Jazz Lady. Yeah, you know what? That's right, Jazz Lady. New Jersey broke it. Some art broker from New Jersey borked it. And this little piece of art here kind of reminds me of like a pigeon or like some kind of a water carrying device, as they call a jug. But it's art. Yep, it's art. It's art in all of its glory. Now again, we're in the 1X lens, so everything's going to be a little bit more zoomed in as it more than it normally is. It's nice to see how super relaxed up here it is. I know, no, Dindin, they're not going to be happy, absolutely. Darlene, good to see you, welcome. It's art, people, that's right. It's art. Highline is beautiful at night. Yes, it is. Yay, I'm back, Walter. Good to see you from the Netherlands. Everything's going great. Everything's going great. Thanks for tuning on in. We're approaching 23rd Street. As you see down below, there are tracks embedded in the ground. If they wanted to, they can convert this back into a freight rail line. I highly doubt that's going to ever happen. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, 23rd Street. 23rd Street, looking towards the east. 23rd Street in all of its glory. I think it's going to be a little bit too dark to see the peace sign, right? Yeah. Yeah. There's a piece of art along 22nd Street that we're going to have to see when the sun is shining. A little bit too dark at the moment. Yeah, Jazz Lady, that was part of the idea. It was to reinstall the tracks. When they removed the tracks from the structure, they actually numbered them and labeled them so that when they reinstalled them, they were in the exact same spot as they were when they removed them. And if they wanted to, they can convert this back into a freight rail line. And again, that's probably never going to happen. But Pete Udolph really did, he did find a nice balance between the original structure and creating a new green space. It's not very wide. In most spots, it's only about 10 feet wide. At its widest, I believe, it's only 18 feet wide. So it's pretty narrow, so no bicycles are allowed on the Highline. Unless you're a Highline maintenance person. But a whole new perspective, yes indeed, a whole new perspective at night. Oh, I love this mural. It's the New York mural. Pizza, 6 train, pigeons. You know how we do it in New York. Kind of like Picasso. Kind of reminds me of Picasso. So all the buildings we see, Blue Omega, I don't know the individual name of all the buildings along the Highline, but for the most part, all these buildings are residential buildings. Ange, good to see you. Everyone follow Yo Ange. A great live streamer from the Upper West Side. Follow Ange and Joe and their coffee-filled adventures around New York and beyond. Hope you and Joe are doing well as we make our way south along the Highline Park. And again, I don't know the name of all the buildings that we are passing, so please keep that in mind. Kind of hard to memorize the name of every single building along the Highline right of way, but we do have some notable buildings that we're going to see coming up next. The landscaping and the lighting is beautiful, Cynthia, yeah. Really, really pretty. Oh yeah, Lantern House is amazing. We're going to see Lantern Houses just a few blocks north from Lantern House at the moment. So, coming up, a spot that has lots of memories for me, because we're coming up to the Renegade Cabaret series. There was performance art on a fire escape that's coming up on our right-hand side. A lot of history coming up on the next corner here. Cole Sloth, welcome. good wall to project a movie on at night. Yeah. They actually did do that a few times, Cole. Coming up on our right-hand side is the Renegade Cabaret. So now we're coming into the first section of the Highline Park that was open. So, and I wonder if she still lives there. Look at that, she has a plant in the window and everything. So there was a Broadway show musician that lived in that apartment right there. And what happened was when the first section of the Highline Park opened up, they shined a light, a very bright light, on her windows, on her apartment building. So what she did was, since she's a performer, she's like, you know, to heck with it, I'm gonna use this light to my advantage. And what she did was, for about a year and a half, she had these performances right there on that fire escape that you're looking at, called the Renegade Cabaret. She had some great performers perform up there, opera singers and whatnot. And a lot of those videos do live here on YouTube. Just search Renegade Cabaret and you'll find those performances. RJ's out there in Colorado, welcome. And then right next door, we have this amazing building that's today, once again, luxury apartments. But in this building here, this is where they held the plutonium for the Manhattan Project. So when they were developing the atom bomb, it was right there in this building, right here, right next door. This is where they held those materials. So it's pretty incredible. Yes, Renegade Cabaret! Yes! Thank you for that. I missed those performances. There we go, everybody. She's there. She still lives there. Yay! Oh, I love New York. Denise, good to see you.
I'm like, what's the name of this?
Got a little bit of human traffic here. Oh. Oh. Let's just hang out here, let people pass. Let's just let them pass here. I'm happy she still lives there. I recognize her voice. That's the woman who put together the Renegade Cabaret. Isn't that cool, Timbo? Timbo, that's why I always say, you watch the rest, now it's time to watch the best. I know you finally got to see her. Liz, check out the videos here on YouTube. They're pretty cool, and in one of those videos, you do see the back of my head, if you know where to look. Look for the big egg head. Sandra Davis, good to see you. You're live with me right now. Good to see you, Sandra. Now we're coming up to Thomas Heatherwick's Lantern House. The same architect who did the vessel. Didn't know I still work at night. I'm on now, so yeah. But good to see you. Look at this Lantern House, everyone. One of the few apartment buildings that have a direct entrance exit onto the Highline. I know, she's on the stream, Blue Omega, pretty cool. Your favorite apartments? Oh yeah. These windows here are pretty nice. Renegade Cabaret was one of those New York experiences that I will never forget. It was so cool. Yes. One Highline Park is right here. This incredible cantilevered building that looks kind of like it's leaning. Right here, towering over our heads. And now we have another section of scaffolding coming up. We're walking south along 10th Avenue, approaching 18th Street. And we are in the Chelsea kind of Soho area of Manhattan, the West Side. So actually, no, West Village. That's Soho, West Village. Maybe Soho is south of Houston. This is narrow here. But we are walking south along the Highline Park. If you're just tuning in. And we will rejoice today. There is no scaffolding along the Highline Park. Mm. Yes, West Village. Kind of walking through this scaffolding area here. Coming up to an area that's kind of like an amphitheater. Amphitheater that looks kind of over 10th Avenue. Not like a necessarily scaffolding maze, but a scaffolding right of way. All right, we have more weird art because it would not be the Highline without weird art and people pointing their fingers in their daughter's face. Did you see that? I'm just gonna point in that direction in front of my daughter's face. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. We have some sharks here, or no, sorry, fish here performing. And Sandra Davis with a $20 super chat. Sandra, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. These fish are just for you, Sandra. These fish are just for you. The name of this art piece is called What If They Barked by Cosima van Bonin. What if they bark? Huh? What if they bark? Good to see you there, photos from around New York. Welcome. What if they bark, people? Huh? Look at this view here, though. Incredible. 10th Avenue. As we look south, as we look north along 10th Avenue. Look at that. Just wow. You would have called it How Fishy. Yeah. Nope. The official name is called What If They Bark? What If They Bark? It's going to be here until, wow, it's going to be until August 2024. There's a lot that could happen between now and August 2024, I have to say. But there you go. What if they bark? We're now approaching the largest national biscuit company factory on the East Coast. We now know that company today as Nabisco. But back in 1912, this is where the Oreo cookie was invented. Today, this is the Chelsea Market. Also has TV studios. New York One, a local TV station, broadcasts from this building. We're about to walk right through where the train used to let off. So the amazing thing about the West Side Improvement was that it brought the freight rail lines right through some of these factories here. And this is a great example of that. Got to go into the wide angle now. Because I want you guys to see this. This is so cool. Look at this. Look at this amazing space here. Usually it's filled with food vendors and musicians, and used to teach right near here. Had no idea it was in the Nabisco factory. Yeah, it was the largest national biscuit company factory on the East Coast, and I believe it closed in the 1940s or 50s. But this is where the Oreo cookie's invented, right here. Coney Shack, a fine eatery, has been setting up shop here. And ladies and gentlemen, if you ever see Coney Shack, take advantage and get some of this stuff. Because this is some really cool food. Little Asian, Mexican inspired dishes from the Coney Shack. Right here. Bloody hell, we're already down by 14th Street already. We are already down by 14th Street already. We have flew down the Highline. Literally. Ah, they got the nice little fountain going on here. Let's go back to the 1X lens here. It gets really dark up here. We are moving, yeah. We are moving, and I'm walking as slow as I could possibly walk. Any slower than this, and I'm dancing. How does the Duchess put up with me? Oh my God, somebody asked that last night. How does she put up with me? I'm lucky. I won the lottery. I won the lottery, got struck by lightning 8 times. Anyway, how late is the Highline open until? It's open until 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. 9, 10 o'clock at night, coleslaw. Yeah, there's no tourists in the way, that's true. I know, she loves my sense of humor. That's why we're so happily married. All right, we're approaching 14th Street now. Manhattan Island is 11.5 miles long from north to south, and at its widest point, it's 2.5 miles wide, and it's its widest point right here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 14th Street, the widest part of all of Manhattan Island. Look at the grid in all of its glory, people. Right there, 14th Street, as we look towards the east. The grid in all of its glory. Right there. All right, look at that view, right? But hello, 14th Street, that's right. Hello, 14th Street. All right, we're already, and somebody mentioned about projections. There's a projection right here. Check this out, guys. Let's come around the side here. Let's see what they're projecting here. Yep. Yep, it's art. Yep. As you see, people boredly looking at some movie that they've never seen before. I will do some narration. Oh.
Tapestry shop of my childhood.
Yes.
60 years
okay.
Still in the family.
All right.
An awakening to feminism. Weaving the fabric into words, films, stories, textures. I became a teenager trapped into these orientalist scripts. Fantasies of women in roles and places fixed in time. Amazingly, these tapestries were in North African living rooms, sold as a sample of their homeland. In 1981, I was 18. I lived in Paris with musicians and artists. My love for African-American songs grew deeper. Jazz, funk, and rhythm and blues, underground gigs, DJs, nightclubs. I still identify with this music. In 1986, I moved to Brixton. Acid jazz, rocksteady, sound systems, parties. Living with artists, musicians, and writers in squats. I'm still listening to the same music and more. But dancing is still the tempo of my life.
Yep, it's art. This is clearly like a movie. that they're playing here, which is pretty cool. But there you go. Somebody mentioned about projections, and there you go. As we're about to walk underneath the Standard Hotel, the Standard Hotel is meant to kind of reminisce an open book. We're about to walk underneath the Standard Hotel and into the final section of the Highline Park. Is now upon us. Tamara Britton, good to see you. Welcome to the Highline. Almost done with our Highline excursion. Then we're going to head back out to the Hudson River. Let's see that new beach at night. No doubt the new beach at night is going to look fabulous. So that's what we're going to do. And then I think we'll end up on Pier 57 and get one last skyline view. And Tamara Britton with a $5 super chat. Tamara, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for sponsoring the live stream, Tamara. And yeah, I think the Standard Hotel is open, which is pretty exciting. They evidently filed for bankruptcy recently. The water has to stink, right? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It smells like ocean water. It smells like salt water. It doesn't necessarily stink. Oh, we got the astronomers here. Oh, it's an astronomy club here. They're checking out the planets here. Oh, this is so cool. This is so neat. Wow. I love it. Well, we could also see right into people's apartments with those. You loving the cool weather tonight, Tamara? Absolutely, me too. Neil's out there in Flatbush, welcome. I know, perfect place to do some stargazing here in the Highlands. A little bit darker than the rest of the city here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, oh, that's right. We have an eclipse happening. I believe it's this weekend. I know that we're not going to see the eclipse because it's going to be a cloudy, rainy day. Are the bathrooms open? You want to go use the bathroom? You want to use the bathroom? Yeah? Okay. You're more than welcome, Sean. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take advantage really quick of the restroom. And so we're going to go to fireworks for a moment here. And I will be right back with more exciting adventures. So stand by, ladies and gentlemen, stand by. There we go. Oh, Lou time. It's time for Dutch Monster's Lou review. Oh, that was quick. All right. I think it's time, people. I think it's time. I think it's time. Wait, let's wait for these people to use the elevator. I think it's time, people. We have an elevator here. We have an elevator. And we're going to wait for it to get empty here. Because we have to do our tradition on this channel. Yeah, hey, is fireworks from this summer? Sandra, that was like, man, I made those fireworks in an app, Sandra. The barbecue? Okay, we're gonna wait for the,
Oh, no, I don't know.
gotta wait for people to use this elevator here so we could get the elevator here alone. Because you guys know what we do on this channel. We have an elevator here. An elevator on the Highline. Oh, that's right. That's right, Ramona. That's right, Brian. That's right. That's right. It's time for a elevator ride. It's time, unless somebody jumps in last second. This elevator ride will be brought to us by the Diane von Furstenberg Building and the Friends of the Highline Park. Thanks to the Friends of the Highline Park and Diane von Furstenberg and Barry Diller for having this amazing space created for us to enjoy. Here comes our elevator. It looks like there's nobody in it. Looks like there's nobody around. As we go in. And there we go. And going down! Down to the rest of our lives, down to the realities of our realities. One way, baby. One-way ticket. One-way ticket. One-way ticket. Guns of Arch Street! Reality. Where the dog poops again. Reality. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the beach. Of course she's yelling too, Brian. That was part of our contract when we got married, is you better yell in the elevator when I yell in an elevator. You like that, Westy? No other live streamer does that unless they copy me. Stereo yelling, don't you love it? So loud. Yes, sorry, headphone viewers. We're passing in front of the Whitney Museum of Contemporary Art. Am I okay? Of course I'm okay. It's a tradition we do, Sandra. It's a tradition we do here on this channel. We yell in elevators. You're rewinding that? Sorry, it's all good. Rewind. Beep, 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 beep. Hold up, pull up, pull up. Anyway. Ooh, they're having some kind of bougie party in there. Oh, I got the great deal on my apartment. It's only $3,400 a month for 280 square feet of space. My dog Gonzalo loves it. He goes, bark, bark. Yes. As we have, ooh, the food vendors have made it down here. The food vendors have made it here. Let's walk through this really cool little public plaza here. Next stop, the Gansevoort Peninsula, also known as Pier 52. Where's little Gansevoort? Gansevoort! Gansevoort! Little Gansevoort! Come here, Gansevoort! You rambunctious little devil, you! Gansevoort's upset with me. I broke his favorite Tiffany vase. He has to settle with one from Costco. As we all know, dogs demand Tiffany vases, not Costco vases. Darling, darling. All right, people. All right, people. You've watched the rest. Now it's time to watch the best. Am I right, people? Come on. We're back. We're about to cross the West Street, formerly known as the West Side Highway. And we're going to the beach, people. We're going to the beach. Coming up next. Wait. 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 You're walking through your neighborhood and yelling with me? Awesome, Jennifer. Awesome, Jennifer. We're going to be following Jennifer Herring on the New York City Marathon. Jennifer is in the Blue Corral. So Jennifer will be running the official, you're in the elite runners circle. So Jennifer will be running the same route as Neve from Catfish, the TV show Catfish, and Casey Neistat from here on YouTube, amongst many, many other famous people. Your ribs hurt from laughing. You're more than welcome, Diana. Lisa, UK girl, good to see you. I'm not dressing up for Comic-Con, but the Duchess is dressing up for Comic-Con, Lisa. What elevator is the best thing I've ever seen absolute chaos, beautiful chaos in? I don't know. Me and the Duchess did Scream inside the elevator at Tiffany. That was a lot of fun. Nobody batted an eye. They just thought we were very eccentric rich people.
I've just been gone a lot. I just want to hang out.
And Todd Scott with a $3 super chat. Todd Scott, thank you so much for the very generous $3 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $3 club. And a big Lloyd Lindsay Young hello. Hello, Pammy. There you go, Pammy. Good to see you, Pammy, and good to see you, Todd Scott. And thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream with a very generous $3 super chat. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Pammy. Good to see everybody, people. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach, people. We were here on a hot day. Now we're here on a cool evening. Oh my goodness, people. Pier 52 is coming up. So we have here the outline of the building that used to be here at Pier 52. This was kind of like a warehouse pier. And the art is the outline of that original building right here. Vamos a la playa. That's right. Vamos a la playa esta noche. Yes. And this is the time when everyone's out running, no doubt getting ready for the marathon, keeping their hearts healthy. All right, let's get our little view here of the skyline and listen to the water. Well, here it is, the Gansevoort Peninsula, named after the very eccentric Gansevoort the dog. Gansevoort the dog living right up the block here in Diane von Furstenberg's rented apartment. Yeah. As somebody researches that, I can't find anything on that. Ooh, look at that. See, it's a beach. See, it's an actual beach. Do we have somebody actually sweeping the sand? That's a New York thing. How do you know? Look, there's Gansevoort the dog right there. That dog demands Avion water. Gansevoort, I'm sorry, I don't have any Avion. I only have Saint Pierre. My dog only drinks Fiji water. The dog demands only the best balance in pH. I know they're sweeping the sand on the beach. Oh, do they really sweep the sand on the beach resorts? Wow. That's crazy. All right, look at this view, everyone. The $1 million view coming up right now. And we're just going to enjoy this for a little bit here. Let you guys get some screenshots, get some wallpapers. Sparkling, my love, sparkling. My dog likes sparkling water. My dog likes to feel life and live life because life is rough. All right, let's get these views in for you guys. It is amazing at night, Sean. It is amazing at night. I know we got some jet skis here the other night. We're gonna go to the 1X lens. Oh, there we go. There's your money shot. Look at One World right there. One World Trade Center. Right there in the middle of the shot. Is it rough or rough? It's rough. R-U-F-F. How's life? It's rough. 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 That's how hard life is. It's rough, baby. Look at that. $1 million view right there, people. Got the little bit of the rustling of the water underneath us. Looks like we're at high tide. Yeah, we're at high tide right now. So the water is just beneath me and the Duchess's feet. Mary McHugh, good to see you. Welcome. Isn't that a lovely view? Do you feel like you're here? Because you are, people. You are here thanks to the power of the internet. Standing at 1,776 feet tall, or 542 meters. The World Trade Center is the 4th tallest building in the world. Or 5th or 6th, it depends on who you believe. Postcard shot indeed. Got some great buildings down along the way there. Absolutely beautiful view. And then we have a very interesting view here. Let's turn the camera towards New Jersey. And what we see now is the yellow, it's a green light of the W Hotel. Is it Batman? Who knows? But that is a W shining there. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to zoom all the way in. I'm going to zoom all the way in, and there it is. Oh, you still can't see it. Believe me when I say it says W on there. You're winning in life when you're staying at the W Hotel. But the tide is high, and we are all holding on. Yes, indeed. We are all holding on, people. We are all holding on. A lot of business deals are greenlit there. Nice. That makes sense, Todd. Yeah. We're green lighting your business there. That's why the green light's turned on. Man. The clouds do look fabulous. Oh, yeah. We got a view of Statue of Liberty. That's Jersey City and Newport down in that direction. And look at that. There she is. She's coming into view. Reminds you of the Great Gatsby. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you so much, Sean. The Great Gatsby. Yeah. Liberty enlightening the world. Right down over there. 351 feet tall, 1 inch. The Statue of Liberty, a big Masonic symbol to the number 7. The 7 points in her crown are for the 7 seas and 7 continents of the world. Where's water's soul? Let me look for it, Ramona. I think I could see it. Let's see. I got to turn the camera very slowly. Well, look at the coast of Jersey City here and Hoboken. So there is that red disc surrounded by white lights. That's the Colgate clock. And that used to be where a Colgate soap factory used to be. We keep on going along the Hudson River, and then we're going to look for this sculpture called Water's Soul. And let's see, not there. There's the ventilation shaft for the Holland Tunnel. And I want to say Water's Soul is, if not right there, yeah, it's right. It's there in this direction here. I don't think it's lit up. Yeah, I don't think it's lit up. It's kind of hard to see it, but but I think it's in that direction right there. Water's soul. As I look around like a crazy person right now, I think it's there. Can't really see it at night. I'm surprised. I thought it was lit externally. But I'm not seeing it. The Hoboken train station is right there, and also ferry terminal. It's right there. It says Lackawanna on it. And then we were at the Hoboken feast where we saw fireworks, literally right there. We were right there on that pier. But I can't make out Water Soul. Yeah, the Water Soul's a big head. Candor, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, I can't make out Water Soul. Oh, there it is. There it is. If you look closely, it is silhouetted with the ventilation shaft for the Holland Tunnel. But right there, if you look closely, I thought it would have more light on it. Water's Soul, everybody. I thought it was lit up too, yeah. Good evening, John Capola. Welcome. Yeah, kind of hard to see Water's Soul because I thought it was lit up, but the greatest skyline in the world is right there. Let's frame that up for you guys. Oh, well. I think 90 minutes is perfectly adequate for a live stream today. And plus, I got to get up at 6:15 in the morning because I got to go to work and make money. I want to thank everyone who has super chatted on the live stream this evening. I want to thank everyone who gave it a big thumbs up. I want to thank all my channel members. Thank you guys so much for a fantastic, fantastic live stream. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned on in. And from the Gansevoort Peninsula, this is Dutch Maz and the Duchess signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments, and good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. We'll be back at it again tomorrow around probably 2 o'clock. Depending, well, yeah, it's not going to rain. So, yeah, I'll be back on 2 o'clock tomorrow, so stay tuned. And, yeah, I will see everyone tomorrow. Ta-ta, bye-bye.